Hey guys, it's Tony here with episode 202 of this week's Top 10 Hot Comic Books Found Out in the Wild and or my beautiful collection. Hey, this week's episode is going to feature a $100 hunt of a couple shops here in Greensboro, North Carolina. I was at Acme Comics on Free Comic Book Day, and then I literally saw a beautiful... it's not here. It's here. I saw a beautiful pack of some Young Avengers that I had to get. And I'm speculating heavy on Young Avengers coming back around. It had reached a plateau. It had reached pretty heights with Kate Bishop, Kang, all kinds of cool stuff. You have to look at some of my previous videos. And plus, I've got graded copies, 9.6, 9.8. I love Young Avengers, and I picked that up, and then I also picked up some additional comics at a local shop at Nerd Bombers, and their books are supplied by Ssalefish Comics. So it's in a shout out to Ssalefish. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. But before we get going into this week's $100 hunt, that's where I take $100 and I go into a store and I try to get the best deals that I can. I love those. I've had a couple $125, $150, $200 ones. But I try to keep it at $100. Well, so we'll see. We'll find out later, how I did. But I wanted to do a shout out from my Mother's Day special, 201. Hey, Janet, hope you're doing well. Love you, Mom. We were talking about how great Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was. I really thought it was, I think it's the best Marvel movie out there, period. And she agreed with me. And then she was kind of was hoping Thor was as good as that. And I agreed. Thor wasn't as good as I would like it have been. I just thought he was the brunt of too many jokes, and it didn't have to be that forced for humor. Yeah, there you go. Leave your comments down there in the bottom if you liked Thor or what you thought of Guardians of the Galaxy. It's been out a while now, and we can spoiler free. There's no spoiler free. You can tell me everybody died and it won't kill me because I know what happened. And then what did I say? Oh yeah, Boss Hog. Hey buddy, how are you doing? He left a comment. He said, sweet video, Tony. He said, I'm on a Punisher kick right now, and he's trying to find a graded copy of Amazing Spider-Man 129, which, as you guys know, is the first appearance of the Punisher. And I am lucky to own a 6.0 CGC graded copy of first appearance of Punisher. Just in case you're interested, Boss Hog. But no, I'm glad I got one of those copies too. And then he closed out saying, as always, joy to watch your videos. Thank you, boss. I really appreciate your support and interacting with you. And I look forward to doing so again in the next video. But I think I covered base. Nikki's here. We started a deck this week for a woman, friends of people that we've done work before, and we're tired, we're exhausted. It's hard working for a living. I'd like to come in here in the air conditioning and do videos all day long. Oh, speaking of which, Mary, you're actually living here right here in North Carolina. I've got some Power of the Force Star Wars coming to you, and I will ship these out here tomorrow, so you should be receiving them by the end of the week. I really appreciate that. I forgot to let you know at the beginning of the week. I didn't get that out. My apologies, Mary. Oh, I dropped my glasses. And then also another reason, sorry for the delay of not having a video sooner this week. My youngest son, Michael, as you know, he's helped me in my videos and stuff. He's been having stomach issues for, 2.5 months. They did some exploratory surgery. They found out that his appendix isn't where it naturally should be. It's up high. And make a long story short, it's been causing pain and issue in his stomach, and it ended his wrestling season, and it also, he didn't participate in lacrosse, which he loves, and it's just been killing him. And we've gone through every doctor and everything that we could find, but the last ditch effort was to do exploratory surgery, and they found out that it was attached up high. cut it loose, let it go back down to normal, shake like this, and he's in recovery. And let you guys know that he's actually doing really well on recovery. Just wanted to keep you posted. Jackie, I love you. I am proud how you've handled it. It's been crazy. It's been disconcerting, but you hung in there, and they got a fix for you. And I'm looking forward to you getting back to normal and doing the things that you love. Love you, son. All right, so let's get going. This week's top 10 is a $100 hunt that I got from 2 local comic shops. So let's get right into it. So number 10 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is none other than, this is Avengers issue number 502. This is the original series, and this is close at the end of that run. This is Chaos Part 3, and if you're not familiar with the Avengers Disassembled storyline, Wanda, Maximoff, Scarlet Witch, is she's been driven insane with the loss of her children. You did see the Wanda Maximoff, the WandaVision, whatever that was called. What was that called? On Disney Plus, were her 2 kids. That was based on this storyline, and this is starting to pique interest because of the reappearance of Wanda coming soon, and Agatha, and then also her children, which are a big part of the Young Avengers. That hence why this book is being featured. This is the death of Clint Barton. Oh, there's a spoiler for you. He's since been resurrected, but he dies in this issue, and the chaos magic is revealed by Doctor Strange as being the cause of all the problems in the world and the struggles with the Avengers. All kinds of villains are appearing out of nowhere. This is a huge storyline, and this is part 3 of the chaos. Blah 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 blah. There you go. Got caught up. I don't know what the hell. This goes between $6 and $10, and it's a solid get at 8. Let's put that up on the big wall at number 10. I'm sorry, Nikki. I don't know what the hell that was. It's because I'm doing it by memory, and then I'm looking at the paperwork, and I'm reading what I already said. So I just duplicated by making weird noises. Yeah, I know. I'm mansplaining again. Let's go to number 9. Number 9 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is none other than, look at that. This is Avengers issue number 501. This is Chaos Part 2. It's continuing the folly of the end of the Avengers. Wanda is shown on the screen causing all kinds of crazy events, villains attacking, whole war stuff, and everyone's fighting it. Doctor Strange finds out there's no such thing as chaos magic, and he was very adamant about it, but he was wrong. There is a god of chaos, and this is the power that she wields is chaos magic, of being the Scarlet Witch. All right, and she's still suffering from the loss of her children. This one goes between $6 and $10, and it's a solid get at 8. All right, we'll put that up on the big wall. So this storyline is Brian Michael Bendis, and David Finch is doing the art. I love David Finch's work. This was a great story. This was the end of the Avengers, and it was the final from Volume 1. Yeah, I should probably have a face while I'm talking. This is the end of Volume 1, these last few issues. I've got some more to share with you. Number 8 of this week's top 10 hot comic books. Look at that. This is Avengers Finale. This doesn't have a number. It's not issue 504 like I thought. This is just considered Avengers Finale. So this is the final issue of the huge run. I mean, it was a huge run of Avengers. And of course, they've gone back and picked up the numbering. But this was the end. Tony Stark ran out of money, and he couldn't fund the Avengers anymore. And they're standing in a destroyed Avengers mansion with all the heroes that fought together to try to win whatever event was going on from Scarlet Witch. Magneto came and got an unconscious Scarlet Witch and took her away with no arguments from any of the heroes. And there was like a candlelight vigil outside the Avengers mansion, supporting the team. But this was the last issue, or the last of an era that, as we know it. This is a beautiful cover by Neil Adams. This is a great read. I'm glad I picked this up. Jermaine, thanks for pointing this out. This makes a lot more sense with what was going on in the Wanda Disney Plus series. This one goes anywhere from $6 to $12, and it's a solid get at 9. Let's put that up on the big wall. Yep, that was called Avengers Finale. No number. Kind of crazy. All right, number 7 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found out in the wild at a $100 hunt is, look at that. This is West Coast Avengers number 52. This is the origin and the death of Tommy and Billy Maximoff. These are the children of Wanda. So they were created, what's it say here? They were a manifestation from Wanda's powers with the what is that called? I got to put this on here. I can't even read my own writing. Nikki, can you pull it up on a computer what that says? And pieces. I don't know how to spell pieces, Nick. Yeah, I know it's on your computer. I'm sorry. Pieces of Mephisto. Everybody knows Mephisto. That's him on the cover. Notice the children on either hand like puppets. She created the children with some of Mephisto to make them real, and this is that story where that had happened, and we never got Mephisto in the Disney Plus series, but it's rumored we'll finally get him either in a holiday special, or we'll see him as partial villain in the new Iron. My goodness, the young lady that holds the Riri Williams. Anyways, that new series coming to Disney Plus. Maybe we'll finally get to see Mephisto. Keep our fingers crossed. This book here goes between $6 and $12, and it's a solid get at 9. My goodness, why couldn't I think of Ironheart? Why has Ironheart escaped my mind? There we go. It's number 7. I like that. That's not bad. That's a pretty cover, and that is John Byrne. I love John Byrne's artwork, and that is his art. I love that stuff. All right, let's go to it. Number 6 of this week's top 10 hot comics is none other than, drum roll please. Ah, cool. So this is Avengers 503. This is Chaos Part 4. This is the double-sized finale of this storyline. Hence the next one called Finale. But anyways, Wanda goes to Agatha Harkness, which we are going to get a new series, which we should see Scarlet Witch in again. But she goes to Agatha Harkness in search of her children and getting help and recovering them. She does get attacked by all the heroes that come to help the Avengers to fight off all the chaotic stuff that she brought to fight them, trying to get her kids back, and then she passes out. She goes into a coma, and this is where Magneto scooped her up and took her home. Blah blah blah, and Avengers are over. There we go. That's a great story. Good information, Tony. I tune in or turn to your station to get in-depth information about a comic book. And what the hell do you tell me? Blah, 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 blah. This book goes between $8 and $12, and it's a solid get at 10. All right? Nice. And that brings us, that's number 6. That brings us to Tony's Target, where each week I got my sights set on a comic book, and I got to bring it to your attention. It doesn't have to be the most expensive one or the least expensive one, but it's something I need to bring to your attention. And this week's Target is, drum roll please, look at that! This is Avengers 500. This is the beginning of the Disassembled Chaos Part 1. This is I've already given you like all the information on with all the other books, but you see this in the back issue bins, and you're like, what the hell is it? And here you go. Right, so it's by Michael Bendis, which I've said, and drawn by David Finch. It's the grieving Scarlet Witch on the loss of her children turns to her chaos magic to try to recreate them, causing havoc in the Marvel universe and actually ending up causing the Avengers to disassemble. There we go. This issue right here goes between $15 and $5, and it's a solid get at 10. And that's at Tony's Target. Boom. That is a great series. Definitely a great read. Definitely recommend picking them up. And if you can find the trade paperback, I actually have a hardcover which I featured in an earlier video, but I haven't read them again until recently, and it makes a lot more sense when you have all that information in front of you. So now we're at the halfway point where I like to say, hey, thank you for watching me here on YouTube. Each week I bring you top 10 hot comics, action figures, or collectibles. As you know, this is a claim sale. All these items are up for sale. So all you got to do is type claim down in the comments of the number of the books that you're interested in, and I will get with you the actual cost of shipping. The first book ships for $9.99. Each additional book ships for $2 a piece. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll tell you how to save 15% off on all these comic books with free shipping. Huh? It's just part of the deal. I do generate some sales. I appreciate that. It helps fund more purchases and more videos. But I haven't had a big game hunter yet, which at the end of the video I'll tell you, a BGH, a big game hunter, is somebody who buys all 12 of these comics. Out of all my videos, I've yet to have one of those big purchases. But it's okay. It'll happen one day. It's just going to have to hit the right chord with somebody, and they're going to go, I have to get them all. Kind of like Pokemon, right? All right, let's get to it. I know Mickey's telling me you're drowning here. I'm not. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. You're drowning here. That's what he's saying. My son's like, I'm choking. Shut up. I'm shutting up. I can't shut up. I got to tell him what the next book is. Number 5 of this week's top 10 hot comic books. You've seen this before. I have featured this book. Every time I see this book, I buy this book. $1, $3, $5. Hell, I paid $10 for this book. This one has been as high as $25 to $35. But right now, the speculation of Superior Iron Man has dwindled. We may still see Tom Cruise in an alternate version of Iron Man, so it's still possible. But on this cover also is the first cover appearance of Sam Wilson as Captain America. Even though he doesn't appear in the issue, it's his first cover appearance. And this one goes between $10 and $20, and it's a solid get at 15. And the reason I have this on my wall, or in this week, the reason why I picked these up is with the new Captain America New World Order. Sam Wilson as Captain America is going to be fighting a whole bunch of super soldiers, various Hulks. We'll see the Sentry, and it's going to be a huge thing. It's going to introduce the Thunderbolts. It's going to tie into the Thunderbolts. There is a character in the new Captain America movie, which is the new Falcon. So if you have a new Captain America, you have to have a new Falcon. And I'm well aware of that, and the heat is starting to go back up. So what I'm going to do, as I should probably put you back at the right video. So number 4 of this week's top 10 hot comic books found out in the wild is, this is cool. This is Young Avengers number 1. This is the special edition. This has got various artists such as Michael Gaydos, Neil Adams, Jean Ha, Jay Lee, Bill Sienkiewicz, and Pascal Ferry. This has got a really cool, it's what is it called? Origin stories of the various characters. This one goes between $10 and $20, and it's a solid get at 15. There we go. It's got a whole bunch of various artists in it, and that is a good pickup. Number 3 of this week's top 10 hot comic books of $100 hunt at my local comic shops is none other than, I got to put it down in there. I'm a little slow. Look, this is part of that stuff I'm talking about. Sam Wilson, Captain America number 1. This is a really cool 1 in 50 ratio variant by John Cassidy. This is a $25 to $45 comic book, and on average, it's a solid get at 35. I love that cover. That is a nice looking book. I'm going to put that up at number 3. I love that cover. I like how it looks like the old comic book print, and then you got the new Captain America flying in to save the day. I'm really looking forward to that movie. He's going to have a new armor. He'll have his shield, and he should have his wings, but he's going to be going up against super soldiers, and he's going to have his hands full. That I do know. All right, so number 2 of this week's top 10 hot comic books is none other than Captain America Sam Wilson, number 6. This is the first time in costume that Joaquin Torres as the Falcon in his new costume. This is the second cover appearance, but he actually appears in this comic in costume. This one goes between 30 and 50 bucks, and it's a solid get at 40. Now, I know we don't have that long to wait for the new Captain America movie. I do not know. I switched it out, wrong one. I do not know when's it coming? Nikki, do you know when's new Captain America movie coming? Let me know down in the comments if you know what date that is. Help me out. Help me complete a good show. I keep forgetting to put stuff in here. Nikki's trying to yell at me very quietly. Oh, look, it says driver update. Yeah, I don't need a driver update. I should have never have looked for new drivers. Not for my car, but for my computer. Remember it shut down and I had to put new drivers on it? Yeah, it was a pain in my ass. Lost what we were doing, Nikki. Oh, number 1. Look at that. That's huge. So number 1, this is Sam Wilson, Captain America number 5. This is the first cover appearance of Joaquin Torres, later to be known as the new Falcon. But he does not appear in this issue, but it is the first cover appearance of the new Falcon. This one goes between 30 and 50 bucks, and it's a solid get at 40. All right, put that up on the big wall. I like that one. That's number 1 of this week. Those are some good books. It's like an Avengers theme here. I gotta love it. So the bonus, hey guys, each week I got a bonus. This week's no different. This week's bonus is going to feature a beautiful looking comic book by, look at that. This is Young Avengers, the director's cut. This is a $90 on average. I forgot where that is. Oh, here it is. So this is cover 1B sketch variant by Chang. It is comic ordered by retailers about 18,550. That's not bad. That's not a lot. It goes between 80 and 100 bucks, and it's a solid get at $90. All right, let's put that up on the big wall. That's beautiful. I love that one. Now I'm gonna tell you, yes, I do have the first 12 issues of Young Avengers, and I'll be featuring that in an upcoming video. But this is stuff leading up to the new, Young Avengers, the Children of Wanda. So we're gonna have the return of Wanda, and Billy and Tommy should show up, right? That's what speculators are saying. And then also the new Captain America, which we've confirmed there's going to be a whole bunch of Hulk super soldiers battling that out. I can't wait for that movie. So hence this week's top 10. This week's hunt total for all of these books is valued at $294. Let's put that up there. It's nice. That's a hell of a hunt. And if you're a big game hunter and you want to buy all 12 of these, I told you could. You'll save over 15%. You can get them for $250 plus free shipping in the continental U.S. If you're outside the continental U.S., I'll take $15 off the actual cost of shipping. There we go. It's not bad. That's a beautiful hunt this week. Take a look, one more look at them. Remember, the first book ships for $10. Each additional book is $2 a piece, unless you're a big game hunter and you want them all shipped to you for free and at a 15% discount. There we go. Not bad. I'm getting better at it. You know, I like to think I know what the hell I'm doing. Isn't that right, Nick? Hell no. Man, look at that. That is one hell of a looking t-shirt. Oh, that's coming too. I've got some really cool stuff coming soon. I've got the more Young Avengers issues, and then I also got some stuff going for the new Spider-Man Edge of the Spider-Verse movie. I got some really cool stuff set up for that. And then also at the end of the month, we are going to have our 2nd-year anniversary video. Lots of cool stuff coming up. Guys, I want to say thanks for watching me here on my YouTube channel, and I will see you on the next hunt. Bye-bye.